So, I wanted to talk about a part that I made for the Rep Pepin Fast Series adjustable dumbbells. I know that a lot of people, including myself, the dumbbells are great. The most frustrating thing is when you buy the kit, there's nowhere to put the adder weights. So if you look at the quick draws or any other adjustable dumbbells, typically the tray or the cradle has a spot for you to put the adder weights when you're not using them. So for the last month or so when I've had them, I've basically just been putting the adder weights on the floor. So the other day I got frustrated with this and I decided to design a part that sits in the tray in the free space. So this will fit the 85 and the 105s. I don't have a part designed for the 120 configuration yet because I don't have them. So maybe at some point I'll upload a version for the 120s by just adjusting the tray to get it to the maximum width, and then I'll find a way to build a, a piece that attaches for the 120s. But right now, this piece specifically is designed for the 85s, and it sits, I've got some B-roll which I'll overlay. It sits just in the ends on each side, and you can just slide the weights in and out, and it fits perfectly. And you can basically, if you really want to, you can put some 3M dual lock on the bottom of this so that it like literally doesn't move, but it's unnecessary. Like it's smooth, it just sits in there nicely. And I don't see a reason why you need to put Velcro or anything in there. So down below there will be a link for the 3D print. It's free, you can print it yourself at home, or you can pay somebody to print it. And if you really want, like I'm not running a 3D printing business, but if you really want, I can print, like we can talk over email or chat, and we can print, I can print you 4 of them for your dumbbells, depending on where you are and how much you're willing to pay for shipping. I can send them to you and I can print them in whatever you want. So this particular print, so when I was doing the testing, I printed this in PLA, just basic PLA. Here's an old, one of the earlier versions I did with rounded corners. You can see that the chamfered corner, when I used a 45-degree angle, we'll see, I don't know if this is going to focus or not, but I did the 45-degree angle and it printed a lot better, obviously, than trying to print the curve. So this was one of the earlier versions. This is in gray PLA. This one I printed in carbon fiber reinforced ASA. So it's much lighter and it's more like, it's unnecessary. PLA is fine, but basically what ASA allows you to do is have more temperature stability. So if it gets really cold or really hot, like if you have your garage gym, if you have your gym in a garage and it's hot in the summer, you probably don't want to have PLA. So you'll want to print it accordingly with your with the environment that you're going to be using it in. But yeah, ASA will work well in heat and in cold. And yeah, you can just stick these in your tray and have a place for your adder weights to go. So pretty straightforward. Links below. Post a picture on the thangs.com page when you've printed it and let people know that you're happy with it. And if you want me to print it, just message in the comment box, or I think I'll leave my channel email in the description, and you can reach out if you want me to print them for you. So pretty straightforward, pretty lightweight, and it works really well. I've seen other designs where there's one other design on Thangs that has a separate dock, essentially, that sits between the two dumbbells that the guy puts the adder weights in, but I kind of like that these sit in the tray. But obviously, you're limited if you have the 120s. So don't try to print this if you have the 120s. It's not going to work. This particular width will only work for the 85s. If you have the 105s and you want a 3D printable version, or you want me to print them, it would be nice for everybody, for the community, if you could provide me with the measurement, the gap measurement, and I can help walk you through it, how to measure it. Basically, I just want to know how much free space there is at the end of the tray, and I'll get you to measure all 4 of them just so that I can get kind of an average, because it kind of depends on how you spaced the pieces to get the width. So we'll take the average, and then we'll put like a millimeter of tolerance on there so that it fits in all 4 of them. And then we can have a version for the 85s and the 105s. And then as for the 120s, again, it's going to be a completely different design, so this won't work for those. But yeah, it works really well. I'm happy with it, and I probably won't make any more changes, but if I do, I'll upload them to Thangs so that you'll be able to print the new version of it. So, thanks.